Hey guys, we are back with some more Toronto GM mode. And last time I mentioned some stuff about trades because of the third line not getting it done. But for now, I think I want to not roll with the third line, but I want to insert Bracco and scratch Leipsic because if you take a look at Leipsic, he has the lowest plus minus on the team at -12. And for a line that should be getting a decent amount of points with Hayes uh, and Griffith, he should have more than 8 points, I feel like. So Hayes and Griffith haven't exactly been tremendous either, but, they've been better than Leipzig, so Leipzig's the odd one out in this case. I don't want to touch the power play because that's been pretty solid. Penalty kill, honestly, all these guys are really good defensively, so I'm not sure that I want to mess it up because keep in mind it did go from 71.9 to 75 point something in the 6 weeks that we left these lines. So I feel like if that 71 wasn't there, it would have improved to uh, within those 6 weeks. I guess I'm trying to say I think our penalty kill was pretty good. So if it managed to go up, 4% in 6 weeks, I'd say that's pretty good. So yeah, we're just gonna keep rolling with this. Hopefully Gibson gets on his game, and hopefully we can just stay in the playoffs here. So let's go 6 weeks, and that should take us up. Yeah, takes us up to the trade deadline. So that's actually really good. So yeah, there you go. Starting out with a win in Bracco's first game as well as an NHLer. There you go, 2 in a row. That's good. That's good. Well, 3 in a row technically. I don't know how many wins we had before that, but 2 in a row for this episode. 25, 16, and 6. Not bad. Not bad. Keep it at a reasonable level there. Gotta stay way above 500. Come on now, simulation. There you go. All right. So All-Star game. Yeah, actually, we'll take a look. Geez, who are we? Green or black? I think it alternates between years. All right, there you go. So Hall's there. Hall's on the first line. That's nice. Nope, nope, and no. Okay. Yeah, there you go. Morgan Riley's also in the All-Star game. And all right, so that seems to be it in terms of skaters. But what about John Gibson? I'd be surprised, honestly. Yeah, yeah, I didn't think so. Yeah, that makes sense this year. Gibson's not really getting it done too well. But yeah, there you go. And didn't I say we play the All Star game sometimes? I need to get on that. Like I think next year, if we have, let's say, 3 players in the All Star game, we'll play the All Star game if we have the time. A first round pick and Lane for Lee from New Jersey. Let's see. He's on a 4 mil cap. He's an 86 overall left wing though. No, no, no. We already have that in Goldobin. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, no. There's no reason to trade for Anders Lee, especially not at the expense of a first when we're still sort of unsure about the future of the Toronto Maple Leafs here. Mainly because of our defensive play. So, but yeah, there you go. That's 4 wins in a row now, if I'm not mistaken, this episode. So keep it going, boys. Maybe that's the change we needed. I hope that's the change we needed. I'll look like a coaching genius. All right. Oh, wow, Carolina's they're really good, and we beat them. That's just all right. That's a good move, boys. That was a good move that I made, and not trading Leipsic either. Man, New Jersey really wants to give up Lee, but here's the thing, because Leipzig was on the Stanley Cup winning team last year, so I sort of just feel obligated to keep the team together just because they won the Stanley Cup. I mean, I know Leipzig, you know, hasn't been producing that well this year, but it's still, I would imagine, at least somewhat beneficial to keep him at least on the roster. Just leave him scratched, even if he's not producing much. Jesus, New Jersey really does not want their older players now. They must be going through another rebuild. Tyler Myers here, 6.8. Now I don't want that salary, but let's just take a look at Myers anyway. Top four defenseman. Yeah, no, I don't think. No. Not worth it. Not worth it. Jesus. All right. Keep it going, boys. And that was actually the first loss of the video, I believe, there against Vancouver. So get back in the wins column here, boys, against New York. JVR is up to 25 goals. Hall is almost at 40 assists. I mean, geez, you'd think he'd be the goal scorer, but he's getting all the apples. So, I mean, I'm not going to complain as long as we're winning. I could really care less who's getting the numbers. Again, as long as we're putting up those wins. And Nashville here, they're pretty good. Let's see. There you go, boys. 6-1. That's what I'm talking about. Buffalo, they're not bad either. There you go. I mean, what a comeback from one change that we made. Literally one change. Swap Leipsic for Bracco. I think it was Leipsic, boys. I think it was Leipsic that was dragging us down. I'll be very interested to see the third line stats after this simulation, because if Bracco is a plus, or like even really up there in plus, and then he brings Griffith and Hayes back up into plus territory, like in, at the very least a -1 or a -2, to the point where it's achievable to get back into the plus. That would mean that Leipzig was the problem. I mean, look how many games we're winning now. Like, God, we're 20 games over over our losses now. That's great. Keep it going, boys. Game against Dallas. Come on, there you go, boys. I mean, this is the Toronto Maple Leafs team we had last year. We were looking for defensemen, right? Yeah. So Keane, Glennie. Nah, I want to search for top tens just in case. All right, Peltonen. Yep. Okay, so JVR's at 30 goals. Hall's at 44 assists. Gibson's at 32 wins. I mean, I guess we got a lot better. We really, really did when we made that change from Leipsic to Bracco. I already forgot his name. That's how good it was. Okay, so yeah, Hall 70 points. That's good. JVR 60. So Hall's the only point a game player, more than point a game. Man, that was such a good trade. Yeah, JVR 60. Nylander 55, not bad. Riley 54, really good for a defenseman. Kadri 52, yep, not bad for a second liner. Barry 45, Kucherov 44. All these guys down here, yeah, looks like everyone's doing their job. Bracco has 4 points, 3 goals as a playmaker. Let's see. Yeah, he's +5. Let's see. Yep, Griffith. I knew it. Griffith is a -2 now compared to a -7. And let's see where Jimmy Hayes is at. Where's Jimmy Hayes? Jimmy Hayes. He's actually a +1 now. Yeah, it was definitely Leipzig bringing that third line down, boys. Definitely. Yeah. Yep, for sure. I mean, and Bracco already has half the points that Leipzig did in 45 games. Bracco in 16 games has half the points that Leipzig got in 45. So I'd say that's very much a needed improvement to the Toronto Maple Leafs. Now let's take a look at the plus minuses. Like, seriously, JVR +38, +31 for Nylander, +29, +28. I mean, the list goes on and on. And the only minus players are Griffith and Leipzig. Leipzig's been scratched for the past 16 games, and Griffith has brought that up all the way from a -7 to a -2 to the point where he's almost a plus again, like Jimmy Hayes. So, yeah, I think it was definitely Leipzig bringing our team down. So I'm very glad I took Leipzig out. I mean, we could always go back to him if needed, but I don't think we will. And Gibson, it looks like he's gotten a lot better. What am I saying? 91.58 save percentage, so he's gotten better there. 2.51 goals against average, and remember at the beginning of the season, 24 games in, he was over a 3. So that, I think, is major improvement on John Gibbs' part. I knew it wasn't John Gibbs' fault. Complete confidence that this guy still. Yeah, I guess Leipzig just was not feeling it because we really were struggling with him. So, you know what? Hold on, hold on. Let me see. What depth players do we have in the AHL? Because I could just replace Leipsic, honestly, if he was really that bad for us. I mean, we've been winning with him in the roster, just not on the lineup, you know? Lindgren, I mean, we do have prospects to come up, like Puljujärvi, Kyrou, McCarron, plenty of prospects. So, this is tough, because here's the thing. Again, I already explained that Leipzig was on the Stanley Cup winning team, so he could just be bringing that mindset there. I don't know. I don't know. This is a video game, so I'm just trying to think of it, you know, in terms of actual hockey. Like real life hockey. Keeping the Stanley Cup winning team together as much as we can. Even when someone's underproducing. Okay, so we are 1 point out of first, so that's awesome. We're first in goals for, so no problem with our goal scoring whatsoever. Goals against per game has actually gone all the way up to 7th. Now keep in mind, this was all the way down at like 23rd, 20 games ago, and we're all the way up to 7th already. That is major improvement. Good job, boys. I must celebrate that. And now power play, that's been doing just fine, 22%. Absolutely no problem there. Penalty kill, I mean, yeah, sure, whatever. 76.5. I mean, it's better than it was before. And if you take our numbers from the earlier in the season into account, that's probably somewhere floating around the 80s. So honestly, I got no complaints. I really don't about this team right now. So, I mean, again, let me know if there's any trades I should make at the trade deadline. I really don't think I should trade Leipzig. I mean, yeah, sure, he didn't do well, but again, it's just that mentality of keeping the Stanley Cup winning team together as much as possible. So, yeah, like even if they're not playing. So, again, let me know, and I'll see you guys in the next one.